Ah, the holiday season. A time of festivities, love, and good cheer. At least for most people. Now, regardless of what holiday you may celebrate or maybe not celebrate, I think we can all agree that trains are cool. And they are great to put under Christmas trees. And that got me thinking. I bought a little Christmas tree this year. Granted, a small one, but it's still a tree. And I have a lot of trains I can put under it. So, what would an MTI Thomas Christmas tree train set look like? Well, let's find out together. Let's start with something simple, the classic loop. Sadly, I don't have any Christmas-themed Thomas merch, but I do have a lot of normal Thomas merch. So for this year, we'll have to settle for that. I wanted the loop to be simple in design, but have things to do on it. It comes with the classic Thomas with Annie and Clarabelle, as well as Wellsworth Station, a tunnel, a small bridge, and then the backside with nothing on it. It's exactly what it's supposed to be. Simple. Thomas can be stopped at the station, of course, to let his passengers off at the gargantuan to them Christmas tree, or maybe Thomas doesn't reach his destination and crashes at the bridge. All in all, a nice little basic Christmas tree train set with the ever lovable Thomas and his two coaches. Now, it's time to move up the ladder to an advanced layout. In the backstretch, I've introduced an auto switch to allow multiple trains to run on the layout simultaneously. The bridge has now been moved to its own loop, and expanded upon heavily with a higher large iron bridge on the front side. But I also kept the small bridge on the left side to keep the spirit of the original set alive. Going around the outer loop, it runs along a stretch before turning into a double-track Farquhar station. An engine can stop at the station or run around on the passing line. Then it loops back through the tunnel and to the backstretch. Along with Thomas and his coaches, I threw in Percy and James, two more popular characters to join Thomas on his little Christmas tree railway. There isn't too much more to get into, mostly just allowing Thomas to ride the rails with some friends. Now it really is Thomas and Friends. Our last layout is one I don't think most people will opt to make around their tree, so I made it for you, presenting the MTI Thomas 2024 Ultimate Christmas Set. It fits around my puny little 4-foot tree, it has plenty of things to do, as well as plenty of characters to interact with, such as Thomas with Annie and Clarabelle, Percy with a troublesome truck and fuel tanker, James with a tar tanker and troublesome van, Stepney with 2 branch line coaches, the super fun diesel freight wagons and cargo pack, Salty with a troublesome truck and quarry loader tipping car, and then Birdie to top it off on the road. The station has once again been upgraded, now with Knapford Station's first 2 platforms present. The quarry loader of course was added, so now the engines can visit there and drop off their loads. A switchyard was added next to the tunnel, which Diesel can shunt his train into. The Wellsworth Station with Caroline was brought in, as well as a road section with a drawbridge crossing. And right in the back is the 3-way auto switch in addition to the normal auto switch, to keep everything running autonomously. It's a crazy set with a wide variety of characters and rolling stock, along with a good amount of track and things for the characters to do. There's even a road section included, something surprisingly rare on this channel. Would these sets have been sold in stores back in the day? Honestly, it's hard to say. Certainly possible, but there's also a supreme surplus of engines and rolling stock included, not to mention the already massive amount of track available. But all things aside, this is undeniably a pretty ultimate MTI Thomas Christmas tree set. And there it is, at least one Christmas themed video for the holiday seasons. I hope that all of you watching are enjoying the festive season this year, whether it be with family, friends, or even alone with a hot drink and a classic Hallmark movie. But however you're choosing to spend your time, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch this video and choosing to subscribe to my channel. I put a lot of heart and effort into making this channel work over the past several months, and I'm so glad to see that it's been doing good and bringing joy to as many people as it has. I'm blessed to have the community I've built, and I can't be more thankful. As promised for the Accents Will Happen contest, the clip with the most votes would have its creator shouted out in the next video. It was definitely competitive, with a total of 277 entries submitted within the time frame for the contest. But in the end, 39 made it into the video, and PRR Fan Does Trains came out on top with the most votes. Congratulations, and be sure to check them out on YouTube, Twitter, and Blue Sky. And of course, well done to everyone who entered. We've got one more video left before Christmas, and I'm sure you all will like what I have planned for you. But for now, as always, thank you so much for watching. Don't be a stinker, and have a great day.